When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on. When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman.
So Tyrese was recently interviewed on The Breakfast Club and was asked about his mental health. Now, we all know Tyrese has expressed his challenges with mental health in the past following his horrible divorce and bitter custody battle, but this interview really hit people differently, a lot differently, because he addresses the crying video, you know, the meme that was really popular, what more do you want from me, and additionally touches on the fact that men also go through pain, specifically when it comes to hardships like divorce. Other topics, including his film 1992, were also touched on. Congratulations to him for that. He's an amazing actor. But I believe the climax of the interview is when Charlemagne mentioned Tyrese had dealt with a lot of loss in his past. And he asked him, he said, hey, you've lost a lot of people, friends. You know, his sisters have passed away, all these horrible things, plus the divorce. He said, how are you dealing with this? Or are you just keeping busy to avoid it? And that's what sparked this response.
Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
People don't look at divorce as grief, but you did. You lose things, you know. You probably lost a lot of friends when you went through your mental health breakdown. Are you have you really taken the time to deal with all of that grief? Or do you just try to stay busy to avoid it?
I'm doing the best I can with every 24 hours I get. There is no press release. There is no co-star. There is no collaboration in the world that could ever replace my mama. That could ever fill the void of what it's like to wake up and get married and want to be in something for the rest of your life. And it goes away.
You're making me cry.
Get Tyrese some tissue.
I don't need no tissue.
Man, you US, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I love you.
You've
too,
been holding
brother.
this
Do
in
you
the whole
understand
interview,
how
though.
much power it is in letting it go?
Yeah, because you've been holding it the whole interview. I've been watching you.
You asked me the question.
I did, but I mean, I'm getting you some
You should have
tissue.
never asked the question
I love you,
if you
brother.
didn't want to see
I love you, brother. I love you. I love you.
how hard it's been to get through.
I love you. I love you, black man.
Okay, do you not cry?
Absolutely.
You might not bring it to the radio,
Absolutely.
but this is what being grown
Thank
is.
you, brother.
I'm not doing this.
I need one. My makeup going to mess up.
Hear me.
My concealer
Hear
is sitting
me.
today.
Hear me. Black men cry. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on. When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman. This is real shit out here. I'm gonna wipe my own tears.
Makeup. Messing up my makeup, Tyrese.
I love you, sis. When you do things from the heart, it affects hearts. That's what beautiful pain is.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all might outsell me the first week. I'm classic.
I think it's really interesting to have the opportunity to see a celebrity who, you know, regardless of the jokes and things people have said, including, you know, I've used the meme before on the Coffee Pod. The reality is he is expressing something that is very, 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 very real. Very real amongst men. Just the topic of men not being valued by society, not being seen as people who need resources, who need an ear for someone to listen to, is a very real thing. There are a lot of celebrities who've been through many divorces. And in the general public, the same. And, you know, if anyone's gonna get online and shed tears like this, Tyrese is gonna be real. You can definitely give acknowledgement to his realness. And no, this is not a conversation about men being overly emotional, and that's not what this is about. This is a conversation about, are men allowed to cry? Of course, men can cry, and men do cry. But I'd also like to go a step further and encourage men to Surround yourself with people who will listen to you. Consider, if you don't have brothers, speaking to somebody who will listen to you. I just released a video titled Introduction to Personal and Marriage Therapy with therapist Alvin Lewis Gilmore Jr. It's available. All you got to do is join Brew Brothers. It helps to have family. You know, even better than a therapist is actually a good family, good friends. But if you don't have that and you want somebody, maybe you're in the type of situation where you need someone to listen to you. These things are important. And I'm taking it upon myself to make sure I'm making this available for men who view or stumble on my channel. And you can learn introduction to things like therapy. Understand what it's about. That's what the whole video is about. It's about what it's about, what to expect, how to find a therapist, whether it's for you. You may watch the video, therapists explain first steps, and you may decide, hey, you know what? I want to do it. Or you may say, I don't think so. I think I'll just hold on. It's cool. But it's available there for men. He mentioned something there. He said Beautiful Pain. He's promoting his album. I didn't know this, but Tyrese has a song, man, called, what's the name of that song? Love Transaction. It's about pretty much being in a transactional relationship. And of course, he's alluding to his divorce and his ex, who he realized, hey, I was in a transactional relationship and I didn't know. In that song, he has lyrics like this, says 20,000 is in child support. We both know just who the money's for. We had our family ties and you went and cut me loose. And now my baby's wondering why we're not under the same roof. When did love become transaction? When did love become transaction? I didn't know that he wrote a whole song about his, struggle with his divorce. And he wants people to know that he wrote a classic.
Some of the most legendary movies in the world didn't do well in the box office. Baby Boy bombed. Do your research. Is it a classic?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Is Baby Boy a classic?
Hell yeah.
People didn't even know who was as an actor when that movie came out.
Baby Boy, the only reason BET still got a network going.
Praise God. If the movie bombed in the box office, why is it the only movie that they still playing on BET every day? Don't confuse data and numbers and popularity with the reality of what affects hearts. I'm a grown man, and I'm going to tell y'all something about 1992, as well as The Masked Singer when I did that show. Praise God for Nick Cannon. Shout out to him. I was really a masked singer. I needed that mask so bad.
Wow.
I needed that money from that show so bad. I didn't have it in me to go stand on that stage and sing. And praise God, I had a mask on, because while I was on stage singing, if they had seen my face under that mask.
Right.
Listen, if it all ends for me tomorrow, I never sold you on fake. None of this jewelry on my arm is real. Don't love me because of no diamonds. Take all this shit. This bracelet right here look real as a shit was $23 on Amazon.
You said look real.
Nothing. Hear me out.
I didn't think it looked real.
It don't look fake, right? If you out here getting fake over your fake jewelry, reality is reality. This shit is corny. It's all fake. It's all superficial. It doesn't mean anything. Can I ask you a question, my brother, in closing?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Everybody go see 1992.
I got one question
and
for you
Beautiful
too, though.
Pain. They
August
both
30th.
drop Friday, August 30th. It's a Labor Day weekend. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, who's an executive producer on board.
All right, that's it. I'm more curious to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Comment down below. Listen, shout out to Tyrese. Comment down below. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.